Hey gorgeous, we're back with a Instagram baddie makeup tutorial. It's your girl Anissa, and today's inspiration comes from Khloe Kardashian's Instagram photo, How Gorgeous, and I'm going to teach you how to get this look. I'm going to start by prepping my skin with my NYX spray primer. This is such a lightweight formula, and it does work. Like, I was hesitant at first, but I'm loving this formula. I'm then going to grab my Smashbox primer oil, and I just use this to add an extra boost of hydration to my areas that dry out the most. I'm grabbing my Lancome Tint Idol Ultra 24-Hour Makeup, and I'm going to be buffing that into the skin with a brush. This makeup has like the most staying power ever and stays true to color, by the way. I'm going to start getting that highlight game going strong with this NYX Hydra Touch highlighter pencil. So it's really smooth and creamy and also does some color correcting. On top, I'm layering the color Sand from the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Duo. And I drag it on to the nose area as well, because that will start to slim up the nose without having the contour. So if you ever want an effortless look, this is a good trick. I'm going to then push the product into the skin with a damp beauty blender, and just push and rolling is that motion I do with the beauty blender. I'm going to prep my lids for the shadow, and I'm using Lorac eyeshadow primer. I just do a finger application of this as well. You do not need a brush at all for this step. Now I'm taking Saddle and Brown Skirt from MAC, and I'm going to mix these two colors onto my 217 brush and start building out that crease with it. These have a nice warm base, and this whole makeup look is like a very effortless, warm, and sensual glow. So this is perfect to do the job. Now I'm going to stipple in the color on the outer V portion to continue to define the eye, and then I'm going to connect it into the crease color. So I just stipple and then swirl it up into the crease and swipe and blend. So stipple a little more to build up the intensity, and then buff it into the crease area. Now I'm going to align with the shadows that I just used using a smudge brush from NARS. And you want to connect this as well to the eyeshadow on top. Now we're going to grab my favorite Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. I love this palette, and I'm grabbing this nice, rich, metallic-y bronze color. It's a little deeper in tone, not too coppery, and I'm just going to pat that onto the lid with a flat shader brush, and I'm just using that negative space to fill it with this shadow. Then I'm just going to use the same 217 brush and just blend it all together. And in the palette, there's that deep charcoal gray, and I'm going to use that to stipple it with a small detail shadow brush onto the outer V, just to add a little bit more dimension. Now I'm grabbing this lighter pinky tone shimmer color, and I'm going to stipple that into the inner portion of the eye to build out a highlight. And again, you just want to stipple it. You can always add more if it's not enough. And I'm taking a clean blending brush from BH Cosmetics and blending down all the shadows together. And I did want to add a little bit more of the highlight to intensify. Now I have my falsies on, but I just like to apply a light coat of liner on the outer 1/3 of the eye. And then we're going to blend down our natural lashes and falsies with a great mascara. And this one is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. And I'm going to start applying mascara to my bottom lashes as well. They're really tiny as well, so it's really hard for me. But a good trick I like to use is working the mascara in a teasing motion to amp up the volume. And then I pull it downward so it coats through all of the hairs. Well, lashes, but their hair. Now I'm grabbing this Lancome Definicils, and this brush is super tiny because then it gets to every little tiny lash, and I'm going to coat that on top. And the mixture of the two mascaras is great. I'm going to then take my NYX Wonder Pencil and line my waterline, because adding like a flesh tone liner to your waterline will instantly brighten up your eye look. Now I'm going to grab my contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is just a small detailed brush from the BH Cosmetics Sculpt and Blend brush set. And I'm going to start by making very petite lines. This is kind of the secret to nose contour. You do not need a bold line to do it, but you do need to also blend the contour to the bottom part of the nose and kind of do the full go around. It just makes it really elegant and connected. Go ahead and finish doing your sides, and then also make a contour on the bridge of the nose. We're going to start carving out our cheekbones, and I'm just using a little bit of a bigger dome brush to do that. And then I'm also contouring the jawline as well. Going back in on the cheeks, and then also on the forehead. If you have a smaller forehead, you do not need to do this, but I am part of the Tyra Banks Big Forehead Committee, and we like our forehead contour. So yeah. Now I'm just taking a flat kabuki, and then I'm going to blend down all the contour and make sure none of the lines are noticeable. You want a seamless contour. We gotta graduate past noticeable contour. Now clean up your contour if you need to, just with some banana powder from Ben Nye, and then just using the Beauty Blender to apply it and let it bake. I'm going to then line my lips with this mauve lip liner from NYX Cosmetics. It's not super opaque, but it is truly noticeable. The camera isn't doing it as much justice as I would like, but overall effect, it's a great base to add a mauve shade to any of your lipsticks. Get that Kylie lip kit look. I'm grabbing this Mochalicious lipstick from Wet n Wild. This is another find of a under $3 lipstick. Hello. It is a beautiful color as well, and super accessible to find online. I'm grabbing my NYX Lip Suede, and this is in the color Soft Spoken. I'm just going to apply that towards the center of the lips and on top of Mochalicious. And while that liquid lipstick is drying to matte, I'm just going to, again, buff out that powder for the contour. So I want to add in a little matte bronzer to the apples in my cheek. This will enhance the skin warmth. It's not to contour. And I'm grabbing my NARS blush, and this is in the color Orgasm. Isn't she orgasmic? Haha. And then I make small circular motions buffing in the blush. And a nice drugstore dupe is Milani Luminoso. I'm going to grab my highlight, and this again is from the Carly Bible palette, my favorite highlight. And I'm just going to lightly dust it. You do not want a bold highlight, just a very natural appearing highlight. And this is how you get it. I'm then just going to apply a little bit to the center of the forehead, not too much, and also to highlight the brow bone as well. It is all about that glow, baby. With my finger, I'm applying this highlighter to the nose. I have controlled application with the fingertips on the Cupid's bow and on the bridge of the nose. This looks intense, but I promise I blended it down with my fingertips so it's not as harsh of a highlight, by the way. Now I'm grabbing this pink Bobbi Brown lip gloss and I'm applying it just to the center of my lips. This is a pro tip to make a highlight for your lips. You just want it to stipple on with the doe foot applicator to the center portion of the lips, and then use your fingers to blend it down and take the intensity away from the gloss. And that's it. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this Instagram baddie makeup tutorial inspired by Khloe Kardashian. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, so I finally found the right inspiration in that photo that I showed at the beginning of the video. So what I want you to do is go to Instagram and tag me in a photo of an Instagram baddie whose makeup you want to see done in a tutorial. And all you have to say is, at Lipstick and Anissa, I want to see a tutorial on this, and then I will be able to pick from any of those options given to me. Also too, if you pick the winning look, I will give you a shout out in the next video as well. So until next time, please, please, please stay happy, stay blessed, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend. So until next time, bye.